Moving back to the edit page, I really want to get into dailies. This would really be the first step for a colorist. In an ideal workflow, typically if production shoots a bunch of footage, they dump all the media and you have it. It's going to be raw or compressed footage from a camera. It's going to be typically high resolution, maybe 4K, maybe 8K. These things are not ideal for an editor. I know for me personally, when I edit, I take the dailies first and I transcode them so that I can edit them later. Now, when you're doing this, it's really a workflow step that helps keep things running smooth. Usually I will export all the footage to ProRes or DNxHR, and those are visually lossless codecs that are very easy for editing softwares to deal with. But first things first, you are a colorist, you got all the footage. Essentially, it's just a bin full of media. This is all the footage for this project. What do you do with it? Well, I'm going to start by making a new timeline. I just hit Control N. There are other ways to do that. You can right click, go to timelines, create new timelines. Now, a lot of this is second nature for me. I'll do my best to keep it up on the screen for the screen capture, but bear with me. I'm used to using hotkeys and I'm used to using my control surface. So I'm going to call this dailies. I'm going to select all of this footage and deselect the dailies timeline, and I'm just going to drop it all in. Now, with this particular project, I know it's a music video and that we're not using the audio for this. So I am going to get rid of it. You're not going to do that every time. I know, for example, in Premiere, when you want to relink your proxy footage back to the original media, you want to keep the audio channels as they were, but for the sake of this, I'm just going to remove them. This is what's known as primary color. It can be a 1-node operation, it can be a 3-node operation, but you know, the idea here is to keep it simple. We don't want to get overly complicated with our dailies because we're dealing with long clips that are not cut at all.